Hi friends, my name is Sanjay. I am a bull. Have you ever met a bull up close? You may have seen us pulling heavy carts in the streets, but have you ever had a chance to get to know one of us? I'm just like you in many ways. It's true. Do you enjoy hanging out with your friends? Me too. How about eating tasty things? Me too. My favorite food is fresh green grass. You humans can't digest it like we can though. If you could, you might like it too. Oh, and I also love apples. Do you? I bet we have lots of other things in common. Like you, I love to play and sit in the shade when it's hot. And even though I'm much bigger than you, and we look different in some ways, that isn't important. What is important is that I have thoughts and feelings just like you. By the time we say goodbye today, you'll know lots of important things about bulls, and then you can teach your friends and family all about us too. One of my best friends is a cow named Sharon. Did you know that cows and bulls are the same? It's true. The only difference is that cows are girls and bulls are boys. When Sharon was just a baby, she got stuck in the middle of a busy highway. The cars were zooming past and they almost hit her. Have you ever got lost at the market and couldn't find your mother or father? It was scary, right? Can you imagine how scared Sharon must have felt in the middle of that busy road? She was so thirsty too. You know how you feel after running around for a long time? Your mouth gets really dry. Well, we're the same. But there was nothing to drink. And Sharon was so tired that she couldn't even stand up. Happily, some kind people found her and rescued her. They led her off the busy road and gave her medicine to make her feel better. Then, they took her to a wonderful place called Animal Rahat. What is Animal Rahat? It's a sanctuary for animals. Have you ever heard the word sanctuary before? Well, just think of a place where you feel happy and safe. In a sanctuary, you have good food to eat, a comfortable bed to sleep in, and lots of friends and nice people around. And you can play and just be yourself. Today, Sharon is healthy and happy at Animal Rahat's sanctuary. And she has even made a new friend. He's a bull like me. And his name is Hanmant. I'll tell you his story too. When the kind people at Animal Rahat found Hanmant, he was hurt very badly. Someone had put a rope around his face so that they could drag him around. The rope was tied so tightly around his face that it had cut into his skin and made him bleed. Have you ever fallen down and hurt yourself? It can be very painful, can't it? Well, that's how the cuts on Hanmant's face felt. They hurt so much that he wanted to cry. No human had ever been nice to Hanmant before, so he was afraid of people. When the rescuers from Animal Rahat tried to help him, he ran away. He thought they were going to hurt him, but they were very kind and they didn't give up. When they finally caught up with him, they cut the rope off his face very gently, gave him some medicine, and took him to the sanctuary. Now, Hanmant and Sharon hang out together all the time, and they know they're safe. They enjoy playing and eating with all their other friends at the sanctuary too. Cows and bulls don't want to feel pain any more than we do. Just like them, we want and need healthy food, fresh water, and caring people to look after us when we get hurt or when we don't feel well. We also need a safe place to call home. See, I told you, you were a lot like cows and bulls. Take a moment to think about your best friend. What are some of the things you do together? Is having friends important to you? When you see your best friend, what do you do? I've heard that humans wave hello and hug each other. Is that right? Well, cows and bulls like me have our own special way of greeting our friends. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint. Stick out your tongue. Stick out your tongue! That's right. Cows and bulls like to lick each other. That's our way of giving a kiss on the cheek. Licking also helps keep us clean, like taking a bath. and it's a great way to scratch the areas we can't reach. That's what friends are for, isn't it? Another thing that cows and bulls really enjoy is having our hair brushed. It's so relaxing and feels so good. Also, it means that we get to hang out with our human buddies who take care of us. Sometimes, we even say thank you by giving them a lick. Check out some of my friends at the sanctuary relaxing with their human pals. Here's something else we might have in common. Do you like music? Do you have a favorite song that makes you want to dance whenever you hear it? Well, we like music too. We have great hearing. But unlike you kids who like exciting music, our favorite songs are calm. One time, a nice man came to the sanctuary and played his flute for us. We were all so curious and loved listening to his songs. Oh, and I'm sure we have this in common. I don't even need to ask if you like sweets, right? Well, so do cows and bulls. What are your favorites? We like fruit and jaggery. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. We get so excited when we get our treats. Can you think of anything you like doing that animals also enjoy? There is always something fun going on at Animal Rahat. And most of all, we like to be comfortable. When it's cold outside, our human carers give us colorful blankets to keep us warm and cozy. When it's hot, we like to sit in the shade. Just like you, we like being treated nicely. Life is good at the Animal Rahat Sanctuary. But our lives weren't always happy. Before we came here, most of us were treated cruelly. Humans made us pull heavy carts and hit us with whips and sticks. Sometimes they would even attach sharp nails, spikes, or barbed wire to our halters that would cut into our skin and make us bleed if we tried to turn our heads. It was so mean. We got so tired that our legs and backs ached. Have you ever had to carry something really heavy, like a backpack full of books? Or walk a long, long way? Do you remember how you felt? Hot, thirsty, and really tired, right? We felt the same way when people made us work. But they wouldn't let us lie down, drink water, or take a break, even just for a second. If we did, they would hit us or yank on a rope that they had attached to our nose. It hurt, and it made us so sad. Okay, raise your hand if you have pierced ears or noses. Can you imagine what it would feel like if someone pulled hard on your jewelry? Yeah, ouch! Well, that's what humans do to cows and bulls. They pierce our noses and then put a rope through the hole. Then they pull on the rope to make us move this way or that. It hurts so much. Sometimes the nose ropes even make us bleed. Things get really bad when bugs get inside our cuts and start biting us. That really hurts, and it can make us very sick. Sometimes the humans would tie us up so that we couldn't even move. We were tied so tightly that we couldn't shoo away the flies who landed on our backs. Have you ever had an itch you couldn't scratch? It almost drives you crazy. That's how cows and bulls feel when we are tied up too. Oh, and that's not all. When we were working hard, we were hungry. You might feel that way when your stomach growls before lunchtime. But for us, it was all the time. The people who made us work didn't ever give us enough food to eat or water to drink. Imagine if your mother or father made you spend the whole day doing chores and then wouldn't let you eat dinner. Some of us got so skinny that you could see our bones. How would you feel if you were a bull forced to pull a heavy cart? What are some of the ways you would want humans to be kind to you? Did you suggest making our cart lighter? Or even better, not using us to pull carts at all? That would definitely help. Okay, will you help me with something, please? Thank you. Here's how it works. I'll show you a photo and you tell me if you see something wrong in it. Here's the first one. Do you see anything that's making my friend unhappy? That's right. The bull's nose is bleeding. It hurts a lot. That means someone has pulled on his nose rope. Let's try another. Is there anything harming the bull in this picture? Yes. Do you see those spikes? They really hurt. Okay, here's another one. Is there anything cruel happening in this scene? Right. The tired bull is being hit. Even though it hurts just like it would hurt you if you were being hit, what should be happening instead? What does this bull need? That's right. Rest, water, and kindness. One more picture. What's wrong here? That's right. The bull is tied up in the hot sun. He needs to be able to relax and cool down in the shade. But he can't move. Now, here's a very important question for you. Can you think of other ways that humans can transport goods instead of using bulls? Go ahead, shout out some ideas. I want to hear them all. Those were some great ideas. My friends at Animal Rahat are helping people switch to using tractors instead of bulls to transport goods. Machines can go faster and carry heavier loads than bulls. And unlike bulls, machines don't get sad, lonely, or hurt. Every time they persuade a human to use a tractor instead, it means that some more lucky bulls get to come and live with me and my friends at the Animal Rahat Sanctuary. When this bull came to the sanctuary, the first thing our human carers did was cut off his painful nose rope. He felt so much better that he seemed to smile. I told you at the beginning that we have so much in common, and now you know it too. You can be a hero to smart, gentle cows and bulls and to other animals by always treating us with compassion and respect. Please teach others what you learned today about being kind.